What's going guys, it's Easy. Welcome to my channel. I don't know about you guys, but what I feel like is that major update 4.0 and Druid has failed Diablo Immortal. You guys can have your own opinion and please let me know in the comments section if you differ from mine, because what I'm about to share is my own personal experience and opinion that I hold, which I'm going to share with you all. So I made this good and bad chart with you guys, which you guys can read by yourself, or I am going to break each and everything down for you guys as well, sharing my insight. So starting off 4.0 and Druid failed, let's begin with the good and bad and good that has happened inside Diablo Immortal. As always, new Inferno difficulties. This is somewhat a repetitive content, but a really good content nonetheless. So I had to put it in a good category. Then new SSs, and yes, we Demon Hunter and couple other classes also receive some nice SSs and they are enjoying it. And this is one thing which keeps player going one after another difficulty. So I had to put them in a good thing that happened with the major update, despite of us always knowing that these are coming. But yes, this is a good content which we get every difficulty, so I had to put it there. Then new legendary gem blood flow definitely is one of the best gem out there right now, and also we got a free copy. Then no more portal interruption. This finally happened after 3 long years of Diablo Immortal. We have been asking for this for the longest time, but now we no longer have to get interrupted by those pesky monsters. Then battleground matchmaking fixes. Yeah, I know it may sound like a joke me putting it out there, but I definitely felt like the starting few weeks after the update of 4.0 made the matchmaking better, especially when you're playing with 3,400 resonance. My experience was somewhat a lot better. However, now that most players has stopped playing, the experience has gone back to really bad. I am getting teamed with 13, 12 and 10k players, and I am not enjoying that anymore. Then build recommendation is actually a good thing here. You can check out other players builds and see how they finish their challenge waves using what sort of builds, or how they are competing in battleground using what sort of build. So this is actually nice. And finally, new legendary paragon skills. I will talk about this later. I already have filmed a video regarding that, which I have not uploaded yet, but I will soon. And there may be some other good things which has happened as well, like in the target dummy area you have couple of options now which you can use, like going into the battleground convoy for testing, or the all battleground map, or you can try out your damage and going into the elder rift and testing all those damage numbers. And yeah, those are good stuff as well. But moving forward, bad that failed 4.0 update in my opinion, which is ancient helmet. Most of the majority of players has not experienced it yet. It is still nowhere to be found. It is just taking too long for players to get their hands on it, and it was a huge major thing for the major update 4.0. But yeah, I feel like it has failed the Diablo Immortal. They really need to fix the drop chance for the ancient helmet, because right now it is super hard to get it. I have not gotten it, and we are already halfway close to Paragon 1000. If we keep going like that, then by the time most of us players are going to get this ancient helmet, it will be useless for most of us. Then cobbler PvP, I have no idea. I have seen no interest from any of us players out there wanting to try PvP cobbler. It is a huge flop. That's pretty much it. And yeah, ancient helmet cobbler both are let down. They may be able to do something about the ancient helmet with improving the drop rates, but I really don't see anyone bothering with the cobbler PvP. It is just a useless thing which they have brought into the game. No one is pretty much interested. Then set hunter event, it's a huge flop. It's a scam. It's a sham, in my opinion. You would not get what you are looking for. Instead, the drop chance of normal set items are even further nerfed. That is what I have been feeling, and you guys have agreed with me when I published my video last week. Then familiar passive skills, yes, they are new one, but nobody cares. I don't care, free to play don't care, a lot of misspender don't care, even whales don't care about this. So yeah, that repetitive vanguard with old map. I was really looking forward to a newer map, newer boss in the vanguard, but they did a lazy job there bringing the old map back. And yeah, it pretty much killed the vibe for me in vanguard. Vanguard was supposed to be a always a fresh always a fresh experience with each season, but it did not happen. So you guys have to let me know if you are happy with the vanguard old map, because I am not. And I even told my friend Risha that yeah, they did the lazy job there. Then no new mode which we can talk about or players are playing. So yeah, 4.0 didn't really bring anything. Yeah, you can play a new quest line, but that's pretty much about it. Then talking about Druid failure, what went wrong? Months of hype made for new class. Then content was still after Diablo X Berserk event, which we all know. This is why we were waiting for the major update, then the anniversary update, and finally everyone hoping for Druid to be an awesome class so they can come back, enjoy, but that did not happen. 4.0 update Cobbler PvP overall update was a failure. Druid class came out with lack of damage and build limitation. An overview that I think I want to share with you guys is 4.0 update didn't bring anything exciting or fun to the game, which is why many players had high hopes for the new class. Unfortunately, the Druid feels like an unfinished product. It lacks damage, has limited build option, and its transformation system is clunky. The synergy between transformation and non-transformation skills feels off, as the class often forces players to exit animal form just to keep up with damage output by activating normal skills. And I think a lot of you guys agree on that as well. There are a lot of bugs happening out there, but overall the pattern, the update that has came after the Diablo X versus Berserk event let down Diablo Immortal. They can definitely fix Druid, but I don't know how they are going to fix the synergy between transformation and normal skill. That is something which they will have to look into. But overall, they need to understand that players actually want more modes and the reward systems to be better instead of getting ancient helmet cobbler mode, and which they are not going to pretty much experience at all. They are just sitting there and they cannot experience it. So overall, the team need to improve the rewards, especially platinum in my opinion, so they can invest and feel like that their character is actually progressing right now. Because since the update was quite a flop, a letdown in my opinion, opinion, play would still be I mean would still feel okay if they could improve and progress their character, but that is also a really hard thing to do right now because of lack of platinum. And I already have suggested and made a video on that to bring more platinum into Diablo Immortal attached with different activities so player would feel engaged doing them, and by doing that they can actually progress their character slightly faster. So you guys have to let me know what things that you felt like has let down Diablo Immortal with the 4.0 and Druid update, and if you guys agree with me or not. But overall, I am already looking forward, wanting to see what is coming next, because right now all I can do is play my Demon Hunter, wait for the next major update, or switch to another class while waiting. But anyways, this is it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.